To a performance racing league. Tier 1 race, and first out on track is Destroyer in the Ferrari. Here we go to start his lap. Into turn 1. Gets close to it, yep, perfect there, on the power early. Now we're heading down to Radion Eau Rouge. As we have a yellow flag, just in case people slowing down to start the lap. Here we go, down camel straight. Coming into the cone. Fast left, the curb tail is so slippery, you can easily go into the barriers. We've seen it in Tier 1 before with Suzuki. And I expect we'll see it today at some point. It's a very common mistake. We're here, so easy to invalidate here as well, just to get it right on the line. Looking very neat here from Destroyer so far, as we have his teammate Grumpy, who's hit the top of our route and out of qualifying, so he'll be starting last. Unfortunate for him. Here we are coming into the final sector now. It's pretty much flat from here, flat all the way. Just get your apexes right. You've got it perfect there. Perfect there. Let's see where this will put him. I do believe we have a dry race. Oh, neat and tidy through that from there. And it is a 1:44.5 for Destroyer, set the first lap time. We then got Rusty, the Tier 2 driver who's here reserving in Tier 1. And he's just started his lap. Spooling, he's finishing his lap. P2, 4/10 off. Jesper. Adrian going P2 then, good luck from him. Now let's see where Ankbank, what lap he's going to set. And just summing up his season so far, 8/10 faster than Destroyer. Currently the leader of Tier 1 by quite a big margin now that Yuppie has left. We've got Destroyer who's gone for a spin as well. And Adrian. A lot of drivers having spins here. Alibasa here on the medium, Dankbank's teammate. Missing the apex there, but getting the apex perfectly there. Perfect again. Adrian doing well to get out of the way of Alibasa there, otherwise the shoes would be looking at that. Keeping it tight to the curbs there. Maximising his exit. And here we go into 2-1, it's so easy. So if you hit this inside curb, he's spinning and he's gone a bit wide, he manages to keep it in between the white lines there. Here we go, just looking neat and tidy from Alabata so far. And Bank's getting another fastest lap. He's doing 2 laps on the top, which is interesting. Sherry Orsha sits in P2, 5 times off Bank. But Oscar then goes P1, provisional pole. Good lap from him. Alabata going 2.1 seconds off the pace on the medium, so he does still have 3 soft tyres left. There we got Hewlett, who's just started his lap now. I'll let you hear the engine sounds for this one. Losing the car a little bit there, it's still valid. Purple second sector, so it is. It's not compromising too much. Let's see what this lap is at the end once it crosses the finish line. P10 for him, 4 tenths off Jesper. Let's see his teammate Rusty, let's see what he can do. He comes down to where they're on before flicking it up for Rouge. Good through there. That's that keeping you focused. It's so easy to just lose focus and not realise that the grazing zone is coming up to you. Staying away from that curb, that's the one that I was talking about. You easily lose the back end there. Using all the curbs. Keeping it nice and tidy through there. Well, it's playing in. Doing a pretty nice and tidy lap there, just ahead of his teammate, Hewlett. He's got spinning the win on a lap here. Keeping it tidy where he invalidated last time. Bit deep. He's managed to keep decent momentum going through there. Very, very close to the white lines there. He's maximised his exit as much as I've seen anyone do it today so far. He is wrestling with the car a little bit, does seem to be on edge. Purple second sector, I'm not sure if that's just a glitch anymore or... There you go, flat out through there. You just want to get your lines right through here in this pretty easy part of the circuit. Gives you a bit of a rest. Old curb. Not much to curb on the exit. Bit squirmish on the exit of the bus stop. And that is a very, very respectable P3 from Spin and Win. We have Spoonin who's retired. Let's see what's happened. Oh, he seems to have lost it. That's a very easy mistake. Let's see what Sheriff Shaft can do now that we are on board with him. Good line through there. I think it's a really interesting end of the season here. The AlphaTauris, the second part of the season, have come alive, and they're giving Ankbank a real run for his money. Purple second sector. I think Ankbank would have been wanting a tow from Alibata going through there, his teammate, but he's backed off. It's all up to him now. Very, very neat and tidy through there. Let's see where this puts him. P3. 3/10 off Oscar. Current pole sitter. Big crash there for Alibata. Was on a pretty good lap there from what I've seen. And he's just got to get it back to the pits now, and he's just going to have to do all that hard work again. It is. And his tyres are too warm now. Gosling is off on this tier, so you do need to be aware of someone around you having a spin or rejoining track. We've had many rejoining the track penalties dished out by the stewards in this league due to just drivers not being used to it being off. And Oscar, I think that might be his qualifying done. I'm not sure how long is left in the session. Yep, Oscar's qualifying is done. I think Adrian can give Oscar a real fight. Oscar can't do any more, neither can Ank Bank. JH still hasn't set a lap. Right, here we go, with Tambar. Currently 3/10 off his teammates. Currently in P4, he'll be looking to get ahead of Ank Bank, ahead of Adrian. And I think he can go for pole here. He definitely can, he's definitely got the pace to do it. Let's see how he does. Up Eau Rouge, very neat and tidy through there. A long wait now, 200 miles an hour. Braking just at the 50-metre board. Very good apex there from Tambar. Here we go now into La Source, I think this is. There's an old curb there. An old curve on the outside. Here we go into P1, let's see how he nails this. Will he touch the inside curb? No, he leaves the inside curb. Having to lift off a little bit to keep it in within the white lines, but very good from Tambar so far. Yellow flag's just ahead of him. I think these should be cleared up by the time he goes. Oh, and he's invalidated. Took a bit too much curb there coming into the final sector. And that Tambar can't go ahead any further than P4. Adrian, here we go, picking up where Tambar left off. See how much curb he uses here. Good through there. Not using anywhere near as much curb. So far he's 2/10 up on his personal best. That is set for pole position right now. The only driver left on track. Let's see what he can do. Oscar actually even goes even quicker, but it was unnecessary. Adrian has got pole position here for the Belgian Grand Prix in Tier 1. Congratulations to him. JH managed to get up to 11. And the rest is history. Now we just wait for the 5 red lights to go out. Okay, and here we are, starting the formation lap now. Let's just have a recap here to last season, where we had a very different grid. We had the Alfa Romeos 1-2 in that race. And then we had Ant Bank in P3. And he'll be looking to improve on that P3. I think he's definitely got the pace to go and win it. So let's just go through the grid. We've got Adrian, P1. Followed by Oscar, Destroyer and Ant Bank, rounding at the first and second rows. Tambar, Spin and Win, AlphaTauri, Red Bull, third row. The two Alfa Romeos of Jesper and Monkey Pill, P7 and 8. Share a Shaft, Hewlett, JH, Rusty, P10 to 12, Alfa Romeos and Williams. Going to be locking horns here, especially in lap 1. We've got Spooling, Alabata, Monkey, and then we've got Grumpy and Frosty, who unfortunately crashed out in qualifying and didn't manage to get a lap in. And Adrian has gone quite a lot faster than Oscar. And that's going to hurt Adrian because now his AI has got control. He's going to have much colder tyres than Oscar. Destroyer in a very respectable P3. We will start the race. And here we go, lining up on the grid now. Here we go. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And here we go, in Belgium, Tier 1, Ant Bank getting a lightning start ahead of Oscar and Destroyer. P2 for him, Tambar sneaking down the inside, Oscar forced wide. We've had a crash at the back. Spooling is out of the race, we've got a safety car already. So we've only made it past the source and we've already got a safety car, so interesting. I'm not sure what happened there between Spooling and it seems like Monkey Mafia was caught up in that. Monkey Pill has fallen quite far back as well. Frosty making a good start up to 12. I think the start so far has got to go to Ant Bank. He had the best reactions, least wheel spin, and he's wound his way up into P2. Tambar in P3, so he's done very well so far. Let's look at the position changes. So yeah, Ant Bank and Tambar up 2. They got an amazing start, caught Oscar and Destroyer off guard. It seems we've got stuff we've got. Who was that who spun? Share a Shaft who spun under a safety car. Unfortunate for him. So he's just falling even further back. Frosty up 6 positions now, and probably just got a warning for that. Let's see if we have got any warnings so far. Yeah, it was Spooling Dub who had contact with Monkey had contact with Spooling Dub, which resulted in him unfortunately DNFing. Jesper, Oscar, Spin and Win, Grumpy, Jesper and Frosty all on one track limit warning already. Let's see if any drivers are picking. Just see Monkey Pill is picking after that collision. Be interested to see what he goes on to. I think he will just spot on another pair of stops. Now he's on to mediums. Oh, my bad, it's not a safety car, so we're off racing again. Nothing has changed so far, I believe. Nothing happening just yet. We've got Hewlett 5-10 between JH. Let's see if anything can happen as we go to Keller Straight. Back, Canbar, right on the back of Ant Bank. There's quite a lot of DRS. It's going to be a bit too far back there, unfortunate. Hewlett past JH. Good move from Hewlett there, up into P8, ahead of JH. Got Rusty going ahead of Frosty as well. Well, our battle will look to join into the battle here. As we've got a big crash at Puon. I think that's multiple drivers involved. We've got Rusty. It's gone off. Looked like there was more drivers involved. Unfortunate for Rusty there. Very, very unfortunate. Back to the action, P3, battle for P2. Adrian's got amazing pace right now, 1.2 seconds away from Angbank. DRS is enabled, so we will see a battle here between Angbank and Canbar. Canbar using Angbank using a lot of DRS right now, he's only on 30% here. Do it on board with. Here we go, for the move. Good move from Canbar up into P2, now he's going to chase Adrian. Monkey is 5 tenths between Cherishah. They're going to Brussels now. Oh, and it's a spin for Monkey. Unfortunate for Monkey there. It does manage to keep it out of any barrier, so unfortunate it's business as usual, as we have coming together between Hewlett and Sheriff Shaft, it seems, and that is a full course caution. Safety car. Oh, Hewlett is a big crash there for Hewlett. It'll be interesting to see what these leaders do now. Is Adrian pitting? Tambar's pitting, let's see what he pits for. So's Ant Bank, so's Oscar. So the AlphaTauri is double stacking here. Destroyer in, Spin and Win in, Jesper in, JH in, Alabata in, Frosty in, Grumpy in. Let's see what tyres they're putting on, and I think this has just not helped Adrian at all here. Of course, everyone's done one more stop than him now, and I think with how long the safety car lasts around here, the people that are pitted for mediums will not have to pit again if their tyre saving is anything to go by. So right now, Adrian looking so comfortable, looking sudden, split the other way, and it'd be interesting. I wonder, even though he's probably going so everyone in the field has pitted apart from Monkey Pill and Adrian. Sheriff Shaft having another spin there. Dave's going from bad to worse, unfortunately for him. I'll be back in 2 seconds. And the safety car is in this lap, so Adrian has got to be effectively the safety car and guide everyone to the green flags once more, but he doesn't seem to be backing up the safety car that much. And Adrian is coming into the pits, surprisingly at the end of the safety car period. So, Tambar is leading, he's set off. And Banks following close proximity. Here we go, Bank on Tambar, here we go. Down the outside at Lecom, will he get the move done? Nope, Tambar putting up a good fight, going a bit wide there, good respectful race between the two, but Bank slots in front. Good overtake there from Bank, but Tambar's not done there. Comes back up the inside at Brussels. Before Bank, he goes ahead again. Bit of wheel banging. Oh, lovely stuff there, good to see. Makes up for the 3 laps of safety car that we had to endure. And Tambar will need to stay in close proximity because we don't want Bank running away. He doesn't want Bank running away with the lead. Because if he runs away with the lead here, he's running away with the championship, and it's harder and harder to claw in that massive gap that he's already gained. But in fact, Tambar does seem to be wrestling with the car quite a lot, to be honest. Got spin and win closing in on Destroyer. Of course, the hard runners will be at quite a disadvantage, but right now Spinnerman seems to be making the most of it. He's going for the overtake on Destroyer. I expect he will here. He's closing in. And it's not going to be close enough. So it'll be another lap. DRS will be enabled next lap. Only 8 laps into this race, and we've still got a lot more drama coming in so far. 2 DNF so far, safety car. Interesting to see the different lines that the cars are taking through Q1 and through many of the corners. Very big difference between all of them. Tambar managing to keep 4 tenths between him and Bank while not using anywhere near as much ERS. It'll be interesting to see how Tambar plays this. Will he just sit behind Bank for a bit more, just feed off the ERS and keep between the gaps? Make Bank use all of his tyre life, all of his ERS, and then he'll pounce. Let's see what he does when he goes to move as we put him down into the toss. Down to Radion. Thank you. Preparing for an overtake here right now. We just have a manual retirement for Monkey Mafia. 3-second time penalty to spin and win. Here we go. Tambar on Bank. A bit of a spin as well. Tambar ahead of Bank. Spin and win. Backing out of the Destroyer. So Jesper has fallen quite a considerable amount back. He must have wing damage. Yeah, he's lost it at the top of Eau Rouge, it seems. Very, very unfortunate for Jesper. He's putting a big shift to us doing commentary in Premier Tier. It's not what he wanted going into this race. Oh, and Ankbank has spun into P1. Rare mistake from Ankbank here in hurting his chances of winning this race a lot. I think it's going to be very hard for him to come back from this now. He's currently in P8 behind his teammate Alabata. So in the first lap we've had two big spins. Lucky Ankbank was able to keep it out of the wall. No wing damage, just continuing its business as usual, unfortunately. So that promotes spin and win up to P3. And Tambar's got a very, very comfortable gap now from Destroyer in P2, while Spin and Win will be wanting to keep pressure under Destroyer. Losing the back end a little bit there, and I think Spin and Win will be regretting using those hard tyres. May come back to help him later on in this race, but right now he's definitely not got the pace compared to Destroyer. JH in a very respectable P5, Frosty in P6 starting from the back of the grid. Up 11 places, that is amazing from Frosty. 6 places for JH, as well as we've got Oscar going up the inside of Spin and Win. So Oscar's overtaken Spin and Win, something that Spin and Win couldn't do on Destroyer. And up next, Oscar, for Oscar is Destroyer, where he's hoping to make this a AlphaTauri 1-2. See if Ankbank will be able to get past his teammate anytime soon. Another 3-second time penalty to Spin and Win. That's 6 seconds as we've got Sheriff. Who's that? JH. Oh, big disappointment for JH. He was looking so good. We've got Jesper who's retired. Will that be a safety car? Yes, it is. It is a safety car. We've got Jesper who's retired at the top of Eau Rouge, and that's the second safety car today. Now, personally, if I was Adrian, I've not got much to lose. I would pit for those medium tyres, because he will need that pace if he wants to climb back to where he was, if it is at all possible. It seems near impossible right now, but in performance racing league you can't count anything out at all here. Doesn't seem like it. Yep, a lot of people are going into it. JH, Rusty, Ankbank, Alibata, Sherashaf, Frosty, Spin and Win, Oscar. In fact, I'm not sure what's happened with Tambar. Must have pitted as well. So Destroyer now in the lead, but he's going to have much worn tyres. 5-lap-old tyres. Adrian has pitted the mediums, so good choice from him. Oscar onto the softs. So he believes in himself that he can get the softs to work. I think it'll be very touch and go in the final 2 laps of the race, but I see what he's going for there. I think he's definitely got a big chance of possibly winning the race, taking it from Destroyer and Tambar. Monkey Pill after his early spin back up into P3. And he's in contention for a race win. So's the Grumpy started from the back of the grid. I think for JH, if you're going to spin, he chose the perfect time to spin, just before a safety car. He's able to get new tyres on. In fact, this safety car is going to stay out for quite a while, so I'd say another lap at least. So I think Oscar has absolutely raised his chances going from the hard to the soft. Let's see a lot of exceeding track limits here. I expect the safety car to be in this lap, and the drivers do as well, warming up the tyres. I think Oscar will. Oh, Tambar has lost the car of the safety car. So unfortunate for him. He's pretty much last, and that's absolutely not what Tambar needed. It was looking so good for AlphaTauri. It was looking like a pretty good chance of a double podium, but now Tambar's fallen back to the bank and the safety car is in this lap. Destroy not giving this safety car any chance to get away. Now he is, warming up his tyres. Monkey needs to get some temperature into those tyres. He's in the 60s right now. And Destroyer's gone early, so it's not giving a chance for Monkey to warm up his tyres at all. There we go, good getaway. He's already second away from Monkey Pill. As we've got Oscar going up the inside of Grumpy. He's on a charge. He's on a charge now. He needs to win this race after Tambar's fallen all the way back. Stick on board with him to go up Eau Rouge now. And he's going to go for the move on Monkey as well. Let's see how this goes. Up the inside into Lecom. Good move there from Oscar. He's already got an extremely high chance of winning this race now. Into P2 already. Let's see what he can do on the Destroyer. Grumpy's fallen quite far back. He's Spinner Win and Frosty have both gone past him. Tambar past Rusty. Rusty trying to get past Tambar. Four tenths to Destroyer now. Oscar. He's loving these soft tyres, and he's definitely got a very, very big chance of winning this race. And once he gets into P1, maybe get a 3-second gap, and he can just save his tyres. And I think Oh, he's headed back out a bit there. Good from Oscar. Got spin and win now, going up the inside of Monkey Pill. At the bus stop chicane. Good respectful racing there, leaving each other both enough room. Oh, and that's Alibata now. Alibata's had a spin. And has he lost his wing in doing so? He made a bit of contact with the wall there. Seems okay, disappointing. In McLaren, both the drivers having a spin. Handbar on the back of Rusty now. Also, Destroyer has got back past Oscar. Oscar getting back past Destroyer. Lovely, lovely stuff there. Let's see what Handbar can do. Too far back. We've got Adrian trying to get past Rusty. Handbar's made a bit of a mistake. Now to let Rusty and Adrian both pass him. Will JH get him as well? Has he got wing damage? Yes, Handbar has wing damage. So I'm wondering if that's from contact with Alibata. It does seem he was in the mix with Alibata. And not what AlphaTauri was looking for, after looking so commanding. So it's all up to Oscar now. He's currently 1.6 seconds ahead of Destroyer. Rusty getting a 3-second time penalty. Got another spin, Frosty. Not spin. Did he get damage? And Frosty has lost his front wing. He must have made contact with the barriers going into the final sector. And Frosty, after having such an amazing start to this race, up from the back of the grid up into P6, I think it was, he's now falling all the way back. He's going to be disappointed with that one. Let's see. Adrian, on board with Adrian. Let's see if he can get past the tier 1 admin, Grumpy Old Catman. Gonna have DRS. He's got plenty of DRS, but so does Grumpy. Don't think he will get there. Adrian up the inside of Grumpy. Grumpy not putting up much of a fight. Now Adrian needs to get past Share a Shot. Let's look at spin and win. 4 pence to Destroyer. He does need to get past Destroyer and build a very big gap. He's on 6 seconds of time penalty here. Almost losing the car there. Will he go for the move going into launch zone? Or will he just keep it for the DRS zone, so the Kennel Straight? Adrian using a lot of his DRS. Share Shack's got a lot. In fact, you might go for it into La Source. Let's see. Up the inside into the source. Good move from spinning when they're Destroyer not putting up much of a fight. In fact, he's looking for the switchback. He will have the ERS going on to this Kennel Straight. And this spin and win's not got much ERS to play around with here. Oh, and it's a spin! It's a spin for spin and win. He's spinning and not winning there. A big crash, and will that be another safety car? No, it is just a virtual safety car. So, that's our 5th retirement of the race. So Rouge doesn't take any prisoners. And the race is just halted now. No overtaking, we've got to stick to a delta. We've got a big gap between the top 5. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, and then 1 second, and green flag racing once again. Got Sheriff Shaft in close proximity to Adrian. Up the inside at the bus stop chicane. Good respectful racing, leaving each other enough room just about. Sheriff Shaft will have the BRS, but he's not got the better exit, and Adrian able to keep the position for now, but I expect he will lose it on the camel straight, just how powerful the slipstream and DRS with DRS is, which Sheriff Shaft has got an abundance of. That Sheriff Shaft has fallen quite a far way back. And we've got a spin for Rusty Oil Can. Unfortunate for him. Will Coulon take any prisoners this lap? Doesn't look like it. Race has finally settled down a little bit. 4 laps left to go. And Adrian is closing in on Ankbank. Let's see if he gets moved on into La Sauce. No, he doesn't, he's holding back. Holding back for the camel straight, here we go. See, here we go, up the inside into the con. Getting the move done nicely there. Ankbank putting up a bit of a fight. Ankbank still there. Will he try and get it back into the sauce? Yes, he will. No, he won't. Nice little dummy there. It put Adrian off a bit as he went a little bit wide, it seems. We've got yellow flags. That is JH who's had a spin. He might, in fact, have real wing damage with how he hit the barriers there. And now Adrian will be chasing after Monkey Pill. He's on fresher softs than Monkey Pill. He'll want that podium so much. I think he deserves that podium. The safety car came out at the wrong time for him. He didn't have much time to make up his mind of whether he pitted or not, and he didn't pit and everyone else did, so here we go, 6/10 to Monkey Pill now. He's used a lot of his DRS though, he's not got much to defend with, to attack with. Here we go. Mercedes engine versus Mercedes engine. Will they get the move done? Tight racing and Adrian's off. Oh, he's not. He's managed to save it. Luckily for him. So he, just as I was talking about in qualifying, that curve is extremely slippery and Adrian almost paid the price for it there. Luckily he's not lost too much time and Monkey's holding up Ankbank now. Monkey holding on for dear life here now. He desperately wants that podium. I'm going from here into the bus stop. Bank having to defend from Adrian at the same time. Oh, and a bit of contact. Was there any wing damage there for Bank? Doesn't. In fact, it does. He has got wing damage. Bank has got wing damage. Lost his left end plate. And fortunate for Bank. Adrian now. The inside of Bunkill. So does Bank. You can just see the time Bank's losing there. Fortunate for Bank. He's had a very good performance there. The championship leader, and they've gone not how he would have wanted it to go, not how it would have gone again at his qualifying. But Sarah Shaft looking to go, and he's gone wide at 2-1. Sarah Shaft says thank you very much. I expect Bank will hit, but there's only 2 laps left. Just got to look back at the leader. Very good so far. Doesn't seem to have a pace drop off at all just so far. Been a very exciting, for some parts, Belgium Grand Prix. Make sure you stay tuned because in about 20 minutes Tier 2 goes live as we got a spin at Eau Rouge. Rusty is DNF. So, no safety car, no virtual safety car. Very unfortunate for Rusty. Sarah Shaft's actually within 1 second of Monkey Pill, so Monkey Pill's tyres do seem to be dropping off now. They are 14 laps old, so I would expect they are by now. Probably screaming for Monkey Pill to just stop the car right on the track. Spin at P1, JH, as his teammate having a look up the inside of Monkey. Good exit there. Will he get it going into the 4? Doesn't seem like it. There we go. Here we go. Getting it done easily before we even get to the corner. Bank on his teammate. In fact, he didn't pit, so on the final lap, let's finish this race with Oscar, the man who, after the second safety car, went on a massive charge, and looking like he'll comfortably win this race by about 8 seconds from Destroyer. Very commanding race from him, showing why he can put the challenge to Bank, why Bank should be scared, and why Bank can't afford mistakes, unfortunate mistakes like he has today. Oscar's capitalised on his mistake, on Bank's mistakes, and it's looking like we're having a real title fight on in the second part of the season, ladies and gents. But anyway, he wiggles in celebration. Oscar wins the race, followed by Destroyer in a very commanding P2. Adrian P3. Cherry Shaft, after having a few spins today, very fortunate to get P4. Monkey P5. Base swap due to time penalties. Alibata P6. Grumpy P7. Antbank P8. Combat P9. With JH in P10 and Frosty in P11. Well, that was a very exciting Belgian Grand Prix. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Just wait for Frosty to cross the line now. I think driver of the day has got to be Oscar. He's outclassed everyone in the field today, and it's a deserved race victory for him. Shame about his teammate Tambar, shame about Bank as well. But keep your eyes peeled as we head to Zandvoort for round 13 of Performance Racing League in Tier 2, in Tier 1. And we will see you next time.